Welcome, Minneapolis junior, senior high school fans, back to Hosington, Kansas. Dale Leach and Mike Perry here today to bring you the 7th place game in the consolation finals. January 19th, 2013. We're about to finish up another Hosington Winter Jam. Today the Lady Lions will host the La Crosse Leopards in this battle for the 7th place game.
Early start, Dale. We're over in the old high school, what we call the old high school. The gym's a lot like TMP and Sacred Heart.
Yep.
Only a little smaller.
Yep. It's a nicer setting, quite honestly, than TMP's. It looks a little nicer. Perry Owens, of course, came from Leote, and he tells me there's a lot of schools, Victoria and others, have settings just like this. So probably there was a time that some architect in Hayes or whatever built them all.
Perfect situation for a middle school with a gym this size, and the confines are cozy.
Yeah, you can understand why they needed the new activity center that we enjoy when we go over there for the rest of the games, and where the boys will play at 4:30 today. To get here, the La Crosse Leopards lost to, as the number 6 seed, lost to Victoria on the opening night, and then they lost to the host Hosington Lady Cardinals in the semifinals of consolation. Minneapolis lost to Ellsworth in their opening round by a score of 43-32, and then to Otis Bison by a score of 40-34 in the consolation semifinals. The kind of a common opponent between these two squads is La Crosse has played Otis Bison twice, beat him once by 2 points and lost to him once by a point. So we know the trouble we had with Otis Bison on Thursday. We're going to have to come out and play better ball, or because we're going to run into a very similar opponent here tonight. This morning, I should say, in the Sunshine Leagues against the La Crosse Leopards. We've played them twice, all in the Hosington tournament here. Have a 2-0 record against the Leopards.
Typically, an offense will feed off the defense. Minneapolis girls have been very good at times on the defensive end. We'll see if we can get some transition baskets and get out to an early lead here and get some momentum on our side and a little confidence build up for the girls. I think they could use a little bit of that.
They really could. If they come out and play aggressive, positive attitude, I think they should be able to take care of this Class 1 Division 1 team.
No PA system here, so the lineups will be typical with what you've seen with Minneapolis, and Giles, Pounds, Shoup, Kennedy Allison, and J.C. Owens. And I will get you La Crosse's as we move along. Orbney, she's a guard. West, she's a forward or center. She's jumping center right here. They get the tip. Mara Pounds jumps in front of the tip, and we had an easy shot. We used the extra pass there. Now Shoup has it on the left wing. A 2-3 zone by the La Crosse Leopards. Entry pass to Allison, not a good one, and it's taken away. Turnover by Minneapolis.
2-3 zone, a popular defense against the Lady Lions.
Inside it goes, and she is fouled. Number 34 with a nice pivot move inside. That's Wagner, Marissa Wagner, and she will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And I didn't catch the foul, and there's no...
I would think it was Owens, but I'm not sure. Yeah, there's no board telling us, is there?
No. Free throw up and in for Wagner. Just underway here in Hosington High School gym. Wagner, Marissa Wagner, second throw on its way. It is good also. 2-0 La Crosse Leopards. Lindsay Shoup has the ball, right wing to Mara Pounds. Lucy Giles reverses it back to Shoup. In the paint she goes. Shot off the glass, no good. And J.C. Owens has the stick back and the rebound couldn't get it to drop. Now Giles throws one over the top of the rim and the other side. Good effort there on the offensive end. Now tie up, and it will go to Minneapolis as the alternate possession.
Owens with a nice tip away from behind to produce that loose ball. Up, stays with.
I thought they got the tip. Evidently they counted us as being the tip.
Stays with Lacrosse.
They throw it into the backcourt, and Mara Pounds with a good defense on Oberny. Now Wagner has it again. Pitches it out to Depperschmidt. Now jump shot in the paint off the back rim, no good. J.C. Owens clears the board for Minneapolis. Gets it off to Lindsay Shoup. In the paint she goes. Down low to Kennedy Allison. Shot is good.
And fouled. Count it.
And the foul is going to be called on number 5, Orbany. That's her first.
Well, don't you know, if this gym was full of loud screaming fans, it would be a very loud place to play.
Free throw on its way, no good. Been kind of a Achilles heel of the ladies, not able to shoot that free throw. Now inside, the ball is blocked.
Blocked from behind by Kennedy Allison.
Over the back block, and I believe it's going to be a foul on Kennedy Allison. Her first, Minneapolis' second team foul, as Morgan West goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. First throw on its way, up and rimming out. Two to 2 here in the early going. Evidently, Kennedy has 2 fouls, and I gave that other foul to J.C. Owens.
Hasbrook in for Allison.
West, second throw on its way, rimming out, and J.C. Owens clears the board for Minneapolis. They almost had the offensive rebound. Now we have a turnover and give it right back to them. Little sloppy play and a foul on Shoup. Three turnovers already for Minneapolis here in the early going. Weigel had it. Now she has it again out front. Ball tipped away by J.C. Owens. Now Weigel down the sideline. She gets caught along the sideline.
Where is the out-of-bounds line?
Shoup all the way in. Right-hand layup. Oh, J.C. Owens is hacked and no call. And Depperschmidt has the rebound for Lacrosse. Good hands there by Lucy Giles. Loose ball picked up by Mara Pounds. Now Giles can't. Beautiful pass to the opposite side. Giles had an easy layup. Took her eye off the ball, and it goes out of bounds on a brilliant steal by Mara Pounds. Full court pressure here by Minneapolis. 1-2-1-1. Full court trapping. Now as Giles gets it back. Layup. No good. Back to Giles again. Shot no good. And she will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
One thing that I thought after the game of Otis Bison yesterday was just wondering why we didn't press like we're doing now to open that game. And I think it helps get the girls' juices going.
I agree with you. It's free throw is way off the mark. You're absolutely right, Dale. It kind of sets the tone. Especially if you can get an easy bucket and team knows you're out there playing some defense. That one's in. Lucy gets that one. 1 of 2 as Kate Steinbrock comes in for Lucy Giles. I've got the Oberny girl with 2 fouls. And they throw it away.
The size of the gym, we've got the old familiar red line here around the interior that you don't have to be behind the black line to throw it in, etc. I guess.
Yeah, you've got the restraining line. That's that red line, and you can be standing in it. You can't throw a bounce pass in it. You can't bounce it in there, but and the person
you can't
coming
throw out of it.
Right, but the person coming in can't get in it.
Because that girl was clearly standing over the black line to throw it in.
Yeah.
Haven't seen that really used since we were up at the Delphus Gymnasium.
Delphus Gym and
middle school.
The restraining line at the old junior high, Dale, it must have been a 4-footer because you were right up against the wall with that stripe. You couldn't even get your feet out of bounds completely. It was tight.
Yeah, the old sunken gym there.
Quick 30-second timeout, and Minneapolis to play it in. Kate Steinbrock throw it in for Minneapolis. Lindsay Shoup top the circle. Sydney Weedle in. Bounce pass goes off of Shayla Hasbrook.
Owen steals it back, and her outlet pass to Shoup gets off of Shoup's hands and out of bounds to the Tigers, or the Leopards.
Good defense. Minneapolis just cannot get a handle on the ball. They clear the timeline. Good pressure by Minneapolis. Owens is everywhere today. Gets a hand on that when it goes out of bounds. They will give it to Minneapolis. JC Owens with a big hustle. Play down the corner. Rescues the ball. Gives it right back to Minneapolis.
3-2 Minneapolis lead. 5:25 to go in the quarter.
Hasbrook in the corner. Out front it goes to Weedle. Shoup gets it down low to Owens, and she loses the handle on it. It goes out of bounds.
They're collapsing well in this 2-3 zone, much like Otis Bison did yesterday, 2 days ago.
Not a good ball handling team, but they get her down and up. Shot no good. Hasbrook lost her footing a little bit there with a little help from the power forward, and they're going to give it to Minneapolis, even though I think Shayla had a hand on it at the end.
She did, and she was fouled, no call.
Shoup down to Weedle. 2-3 zone here by Crosse. Kate Steinbrock needs to move right in and split that defense just like that. Jump shot, Shoup, rimming off. Owens has the offensive rebound. She is hacked. I believe the foul is on number 3. Depperschmidt. Owens to the free throw line to shoot 2 here. First throw on its way, good.
4-2 Minneapolis. 4:48 to go in the quarter.
Hopefully that's a sign of the times, Dale. That first free throw in. Oh, excuse me, we've had 2. I'm in the wrong lane. 1 for 2.
Rebound to Crosse. Here they come across the timeline. Kind of backed off on the press there. Hasbrook steps in the passing lane, knocks the ball away.
They get back on defense. Kate Steinbrock left wing. The entry pass is covered up. Shoup all the way in. Right hand layup, no good. Hasbrook shot rimming in. Shayla Hasbrook working hard on the offensive glass, gets a basket for Coach Weatherman. Off the bench scoring is a must in any team, and that's a good basket for Shayla. That's a walk.
Shoup foul.
They're gonna
across the arm.
They're gonna get Shoup with a reach-in foul first. That's her second. And in comes Mara Pounds. Still 4 minutes left first quarter, and Allison and Shoup both on the bench with 2 personal fouls.
Sydney Weedle is in the game.
6-2 Minneapolis. Right now we're getting the hands in the passing zone. Bank shot by number 20. That would be Tessa Pierce, and it's up and in.
6-4 Minneapolis.
Weedle entry pass. Owens turns around, shot, rimming off. And the rebound is collected by Crosse. There's a reach in by Steinbrock. Owens picks up the loose ball. Now Mara all the way in, and she is fouled by number 34, Wagner.
Owens did a good job of backing off, watching where the rest of the players were, and was able to get the ball down to Pounds for what could have been an assist. Good shot attempt.
So far, the referee is not calling that reach in. We're reaching in, tipping that ball out of there, and that looks pretty clean. A lot of the refs will whistle you with that reach in foul. Owens heading out with some big minutes here in the first quarter for Coach Weatherman.
Lucy Giles replaces her. It's 7-4 right now. Grace Peters comes in for Weedle.
Pounds will get the second of two here. Hit the first one. Right now, Minneapolis right at 50% from the free throw line. Rimming out. And the announcer down at the corner, you can hear him talk out in the, oh, that's a walk.
The Crosse radio station.
Yeah, he's loud.
7-4, 3:30 to go here in the first quarter.
He's got the old headset like we must have sold or he picked up at the garage sale, Dale.
Yeah.
Peter is off to Steinbrock.
The ones we used to use.
I wish Kate would dribble right in, split that defender. You don't have to be shooting a three ball, but she does there, short and little offline. I think she's a better shooter about 3 foot in and straight away from the top of the circle or just a step in. In this game, a two-pointer is a good deal. What a steal by Mara. Now the layup by Lucy Giles.
She's fouled over the back, no call.
Nicely done. Another turnover by Crosse. Now that defense is really starting to pick up.
Peters with the steal. Double team with Steinbrock.
Layup to Steinbrock. All the way in. A good smothering defense as we had her trapped here in the corner.
Full timeout by La Crosse. With 2:47 remaining in the first quarter, the Lady Lions are up 11-4. Quite a difference in the way they came out this game and the way they came out against Otis Bison. Dale Leach and Mike Perry on Eagle Communication Channel 20 and signthepost.com. We'll take a break. Hear a word from our sponsors if I can get this figured out.
I'd have to agree, Dale. Pretty aggressive defense. Still 2:47 left first quarter. Minneapolis playing hard.
Here we go.
Where do you go in Minneapolis for fresh fruit, quality cuts of meat, fresh vegetables, all the products you need for your kitchen? Jeans IGA. Jeans is proud to sponsor Minneapolis Lions High School sports. Encourage your children to excel both in the classroom and in sports. They'll thank you for it.
Welcome back to the gym at Hosington High School.
They do have a video stand over there, Dale, in the corner with a plug-in right there, but it's clear in the corner of the gym. We elected to get the 50-yard line.
Yeah. I prefer to be close to the center as possible. See, the scoreboard's better that way.
La Crosse to play it in. Minneapolis still pressing, and Grace Peters with a good reach in the passing lane and tip that one out of bounds. La Crosse will play it in once again. Free throw line extended, three-quarter court. In the backcourt, it's now they clear the timeline. It's Depperschmidt mostly with the ball. Number 5 with a shot. Depperschmidt with the rebound.
Pounds with the rebound there. And Weatherman bails her out for a traveling call is made.
Nicely done there, Coach Weatherman. Minneapolis had it in no way to get that thing out of there. Quick timeout by Coach. We get the ball when we come back from this 30-second timeout.
2:35 remaining in the quarter. We're still up 11-4.
All Seasons Power Equipment is your center for all types of lawn care products. Quality brand name mowers to pick from. Grasshopper, Hustler, Lawn Boy, Toro, plus Husqvarna and Steel products. Complete service and free home demos. All Seasons Power Equipment, Minneapolis and Salina.
Well, 2 of our starters in foul trouble as Kennedy Allison and Lindsay Schuper riding the bench here. We're still in the first quarter, but the rest of the Lady Lions playing well in their absence. Grace Peters, right wing. Entry pass to Shayla Hasbrook. Turnaround shot rimming out.
Wow.
She had a really good look right there.
Yes, it was a good shot, too.
La Crosse clears the timeline. Alyssa Obrney. Now the pass down low. Depperschmidt. Shot good.
Got a good screen out of number 24 there.
Excuse me, that was Obrney with the shot. Pounds has it. Back to Kate Steinbrock. Entry pass to Giles. And should have let that one go. Looked like La Crosse had a finger on it. Turnover Minneapolis.
11-6 Minneapolis.
West has it. Cross-court pass to Obrney. and she clears the timeline. Pass down low is intercepted by Grace Peters, and that's a nice job by Grace to step in front of that passing lane. Shayla Hasbrook has it and throws it away. Looked like to me she might have just went ahead and took the shot. She was in the low block. That was a good look early on. She was just a couple feet out past that. Minneapolis with the turnover. Lacrosse Lady Leopards. There's the long arms of Lucy Giles. She has a layup. Good. Good defense by Minneapolis. There's another. She's long. Those arms of hers are, must be 4 foot long, and
her high jumping skills are coming into play here.
Coach has her right in the middle on that 1-2-1-1, trapping full court pressure. They throw it away, and it goes right off the knee of Lucy Giles.
Quick in the passing lane again. Lucy's laboring for breath here. She's been working hard.
Another turnover by the Lacrosse Leopards.
Well,
they'll play it in again.
Yeah. We couldn't get possession.
They reverse the ball now down the middle. Orbany all the way in. Layup is blocked
by Steinbrock. Got off Steinbrock out of bounds.
It will remain with Lacrosse, and they'll play it in under their own basket. Oborny, I'm going to call her that. It's easier to pronounce. We'll throw it in. Out front it goes. Depperschmidt back to Oborny, rimming in. It was a 2 ball.
13-8.
Nice looking shot from the corner. Weedle has it. Pounds reverses the ball.
Shoot it.
Shayla Hasbrook turns and shoots. Good looking shot.
A little strong.
West has it in the middle for Lacrosse. Now the skip pass. And the reach-in foul is called as Wagner gets all the way to the basket.
Sydney Weedle with the foul. 35 seconds remaining in the quarter. The line's up 13-8.
Thanks, Dale. There's no way of knowing who the foul was on. Down low, Oborny has a shot blocked. Wagner has the stick back, and she will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And the foul is called on Sydney Weedle once again. 2 fouls in about 15 seconds. Sydney defending the goal down there well, though.
We ought to have him in the 1-on-1 here, I think.
Wagner hit the 2 earlier. 2-shot foul here. She got it.
Pulls them to within 4. Owens and Peters come in for Hasbrook and Weedle. 29 seconds remaining in the quarter.
Kate Steinbrock with a heavily taped left ankle. That free throw, back rim, no good, and they chase down the rebound. West has it. Now down low, Oborny cannot handle the ball, neither can Owens. It goes out of bounds.
She got a good tip there because they were heading for an open shot underneath the basket. Owens tips it away.
Wagner 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. They'll box up on the inbounds play. Out front, West. Now back to Oborny. Shot from the corner, no good. Kate Steinbrock with a big rebound, gets it off to Pounds. Layup, no good. And that's tipped out of there by number 34. It should remain with Minneapolis.
It does.
Wagner had a hand on it last. And we will box up on this inbounds play against this 2-3 zone. Owens has it out front. Giles. Skip pass to Kate Steinbrock. 3 ball on its way. No good. Over the rim. And J.C. Owens right there for the stick back on the backside in the nick of time.
Good way to end a quarter. Lines up 15-9 here after 1 quarter of play. We got a lot of fouls, but I like the way we've come out and aggressively attacked. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors here. The Lions leading 15-9.
Bennett Buick GMC has been family owned and operated since 1957. With more than 5 decades in the central Kansas area, Bennett Buick GMC has long established its reputation as a leader in the professional sales and service of new and pre-owned vehicles. For more information on a new or pre-owned vehicle, go to BennettBuickGMC.com.
Upgrade your truck's look with a topper, locking tailgate, or tonneau cover, maybe a grill guard or bumper replacement. K4 Trailer, RV, and Truck Accessories works with over 300 vendors, so we can supply you with the accessories you want for your truck. Check them out at 1640 West State Street in Salina or online at k4trailersales.com.
Gosh, Dale, Jay Macy's got the official book right there, or he could just could copy off him like I used to do in school.
Sometimes he misses.
15-9, we're getting ready to start the second quarter. They're going to play Kennedy Allison and Lindsay Shoup both with 2 fouls, so I would imagine they wouldn't stay in there too long, but they're going to log a few minutes here.
Lady Lions with possession error. Nobody in the bonus yet.
But close. Skip past Mara Pounds. Lindsay Shoup on the right elbow gets it clear over to Mara Pounds on the left side. 2-3 zone by the Lady Leopards. Shoup looking for a cutter. Giles left wing drives, shot, no good. Shoup has the rebound.
That's a shot you have to take against this zone.
Tries to, yeah, it's definitely a penetration move into the paint. There's a nice play by Kennedy Allison. She's going to have to watch her reach in there. They might get her with her third, and we don't need that right now. Crosse to play it in. And we zone up on the inbounds play. Out front it goes. Wagner, shot, no good. Owens has the ball taken away from her.
She blocks the shot, though.
Yeah.
Nice outlet pass.
Pounds, left-hand layup, good. Mara Pounds cherry picking with the almost the backcourt. Shoup tips it away. Just about had control in the forecourt. Giles, entry pass to Allison. Oh, she is fouled there by number 24, Morgan West. Nice ball fake by Kennedy Allison. Gets West, the taller player, up in the air, and the foul is whistled. Kennedy Allison will shoot 2 here. 6:56 left. Second quarter. First half action down here at Hosington. Free throw, good. (18-9). We've doubled up on them, Dale.
Let's keep it rolling.
Amen, brother. Second throw on its way, rimming off. Front rimmed it.
Rebound by Lacrosse.
Weigel has it.
Allison with the steal.
Orvany has problems in the backcourt. We tie her up. And alternate possession stays with Lacrosse. Good defense by Minneapolis here in the first half. Orvany in the backcourt. Picks up her dribble, and we force the turnover right there as she dragged the pivot foot. Another turnover by Lacrosse. They're catching up to us in that category.
Really?
Entry pass to J.C. Owens. Yeah, you'd think it'd be the other way, and they're going to, oh, we might have should have grabbed it. Nope, I thought his arm was, yeah, it is. Lacrosse is going to play it in. I think our players thought it was off them. They didn't pick up on it.
It's got to be a blocking foul or charging foul, one of the two.
One or the other. And it is
Delayed.
a foul on Mara Pounds. That's 7 in my book, so O'Borney to the free throw line for a 1-and-1.
6:29 to go here in the half.
First throw on its way. Nope. Oh, it is good. (18-10). Lady Lions in the lead. Second throw on its way. Rimming off. Owens has the rebound for Minneapolis. Left wing, Lucy Giles. Down low, Kennedy Allison has it. Skip pass to Pounds. We have two players occupying the same spot. Pounds, 3-ball on its way. Good. Nice shot by Mara Pounds.
Shoop tips it away. Picked up by Pounds. Tries to get it down low to Allison, but it's tied up.
Girls are hustling after the ball. Good tie up right there. Pounds hit the 3 ball. That's a good thought there as Kate Steinbrock comes back in. Kennedy Allison does not need to pick up her 3rd. Minneapolis to play it in after that tie up. Passes to Giles, now back to Owens, up and under, shot good. J.C. Owens with a scoop shot on the baseline. That ball is tipped, picked up by Giles, and she walked with it twice.
Holds the pivot. 23-10, 5:46 remaining here in the half.
We've extended the defense a little bit further, and it's paid dividends as O'Borney has the ball now off to Wagner. Shot is blocked. Giles has it. That's tipped out of there by O'Borney, and it will stick with Minneapolis here as we had a fast break transition basket on its way. Good defense by Lacrosse. O'Borney. We play it in. Out front it goes. The pass is intercepted by O'Borney. Not a good pass. Down low, West. Shot over the rim, no good. Wagner has the rebound. Stick back, no good. And Lucy Giles has the rebound on the backside. Lacrosse ladies not shooting the ball well. Shoop almost a travel up and back down. Kate Steinbrock gets it off to J.C. Owens. Reverse the ball. Shoop has it. Nice little 12-footer from the elbow, and it goes out of bounds. We have the rebound, but cannot get a handle on the ball. It goes out of bounds. And it will be awarded to the Lady Leopards. Still full court pressure by Minneapolis. O'Borney gets it off to Wagner in the middle to, Mara Pounds just gets leveled.
They're going to call blocking foul or charging? Blocking.
Depperschmidt throws the elbow right into Pounds. I mean, drills her. It was kind of a tough luck call there by the referees, but they had to call something, didn't they, Dale?
Yep.
Free throw, good by Depperschmidt. I've got Lacrosse with 5 personal fouls, Minneapolis with 8. Depperschmidt hit the first one. Second one, no good, and they got to call Wagner over the back.
Giles got in good position for that one and was fouled. Gives them 6 fouls now.
Was that on Wagner? Yes, it was. She's coming out. 16 fouls is what I have them with. You're right on it, Dale. 4:56 left first half. Kate Steinbrock, right wing. Weedle has a good look at a 3. Gets it into Giles down low. Her shot's blocked by West.
And I thought that could have been a foul too, but it wasn't called.
The tie up and alternate possession gives it right back to Weigel to play it in for Lacrosse. Still in the backcourt, Minneapolis doing a good job here on the defensive end. Hayes into the contest, loses the ball. Now we have numbers.
Steinbrock,
we can chase it down.
Pick it off.
Giles chased that one down. She had the speed to get to that long pass, led her perfectly. And Giles right there to step in front of that pass. Another turnover by Lacrosse. Now they've surpassed us in that category.
Weedle's 3 is short, off of the Lions.
Last touch by Minneapolis, 30-second timeout called for and granted by the Lacrosse coach. We'll take one too. Minneapolis leading 24-11 here in the Hosington midseason Cardinal Jam.
4:08 to go.
C&R Plating and his crew would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. C&R Plating is a Minneapolis Lions sport backer and wants to wish the Lions a great season.
The Scott Osherman Agency, your American family insurance agent, is dedicated to giving you the best insurance possible for your car, home, life, health, retirement, or farm and ranch insurance. Scott is there to help. The Scott Osherman Agency, your American family insurance agent. He's there when you need him.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of the Lions games on SalinaPost.com. Join them as they encourage student activities.
Double dribble there by West.
NJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
Thank you, Dale. I didn't know which button. We're trying to get through to the home station, and they weren't with us earlier. Now the entry pass to Owens, so bear with us as we're trying to get the attention of the radio station, Eagle Communications. Weedle has it, looking inside. Tough pass to thread the needle there. Last touched by Owens. Ooh, almost a walk, and is a walk. Whistled on Billy Hayes. Minneapolis to play it in. 3:38 left in the first half. We'll try the station again at halftime. We've got a minute. Now the entry pass to Owens, a nice shot on the low block, just rims off, and Crosse there for the defensive rebound.
Travel.
Depperschmidt had it out front, drug the pivot foot, and turnover. I've got a ton of them. We don't get to halftime pretty quick. I won't have enough dots for the second half, Dale.
Kennedy, Allison, and Hasbrook come in for Owens. And who? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't see who the other one.
And a quick 30-second timeout called for by Coach Weatherman. I think maybe we had 6 on the floor as you were counting. Same thing I was, Dale.
Well, I only saw one body leave. We'll be right back.
In as little as 9 months, you could be on your way to a better job future with Salina Area Technical College. Learn skills in computer-aided drafting, construction technology, or electronic engineering. Schedule a campus visit today by logging on to salinatech.edu.
We're right back at it. Minneapolis out on the floor after that quick timeout. We will play it in right in front of the Minneapolis bench. Shayla Hasbrook to play it in. She's got a couple inches on the coach, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
Lindsay Shoup in the backcourt. Running point for Minneapolis. Trying to penetrate this 2-3 zone, and we've done quite well getting it inside. Out front it goes. Kate back to Shoup. Entry pass to Allison, steps back, pumps, bank shot, no good. And the rebound's pulled out of there by Hayes. Gets it off to O'Borney. Now Weigel throws it down low right over the outstretched hand of Depperschmidt. And that's another turnover. I've got him with 15 here in the first half. Grace Peters with the ball. Ball is stolen on a pass as she tried to hit the cutter.
Steinbrock rips it out of her hands, though.
Stolen right back by
Peters. Traveled on the break.
Gives the ball right back to Lacrosse. 2:33 left first half. Weigel to play it in. Gets it off to Depperschmidt. Hayes has it. Right back to O'Borney. Dribbles all the way in, loses the handle on the ball.
I think Kennedy Allison had a quick hand in there. And
those you worry about picking up that third personal foul, just a cheapie. Be nice to get a couple buckets here and get up in the 30 points in the first half, Dale. Peters has a good look, top the key. Will not shoot. Now Allison skip past to Shoup. Hands it off to Allison, looks at a three. Kate will take it. Front rim, no good. And that's going to stay with Lacrosse.
Peters tried to tip it out, but
Weigel to play it in. Wagner back to Weigel, gets it off to Depperschmidt. That pass is intercepted by
Hasbrook
Minneapolis.
But they get it back.
Somehow Lacrosse comes up with that ball. It's a good play by Shayla.
Hasbrook tips it again.
That's another one.
They come up with it, and there's a foul.
Grace was leaning on Wagner, and they had to call the foul there. Grace's first personal foul. Minneapolis 9-team foul. Wagner 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. Marissa, free throw, good. We must be at 10 fouls because they call that a shooting foul.
I think.
Wagner 4 out of 5 from the charity stripe. Second throw on its way, rimming out, in and out.
Allison with the rebound.
Shoot all the way in, jump shot. Back rim, no good. Tries to get the rebound, ricochets off a defender's head. Minneapolis still with the possession here. Second try here, Shoop all the way in, right hand layup, good. Lindsay Shoop gets all the way to the low block.
27-12, Minneapolis.
Her first points of the game.
Allison with another tipped.
All the way in she goes, rebound no good. That would have been another Lacrosse turnover.
They're across the timeline, setting up their offense.
Depperschmidt
Allison
passes.
tips it away.
Stuffed.
Steals it, gets it down to Shoop.
By Allison. Shoop layup off the glass, off the back of the rim, no good. That's tipped out there by Lacrosse. It goes out of bounds. It will remain with Minneapolis.
If our shooting percentage was even 10% better, we'd just be blowing these people out of the gym.
Yes, for sure.
The number of steals we're getting.
Coach gets Allison out of there before she gets her third foul, but Shoop has 2 also.
Owens foul, no call.
Should just go ahead and shoot that ball while she's got the ball above her head. Shayla Hasbrook with a good look from the left wing.
Steinbrock makes the steal on the
Grace
shot.
Peters got a hand on that long pass, and Minneapolis picks it up. Entry pass to Owens, back out to Kate Steinbrock.
22 seconds to go. Hasbrook loses the handle.
Entry pass to Owens. In and out action. Over to Peters, left wing. Entry pass to Owens. Now Giles. Kate with a 3. Look, wouldn't take it. Owens up and under shot, and she is fouled.
Basket's no good. She'll get 2 shots.
Fouls on number 24, Morgan West.
5 seconds remaining in the half.
Owens with 2 shots here. First free throw, rimming off. Dale mentioned just 5 seconds left first half. Minneapolis playing well here against Lacrosse. Free throw, rimming off. Missed them both. Now the shot from the outside, bag shot, it would have counted, is no good, and that's the way the first half will end. Minneapolis leading 27-12, and we'll be back with some point totals here in just a minute. Welcome back to the gym. We're here at Hosington midseason Cardinal Jam. Minneapolis playing Lady Lions here in the 7th place game, and leading the Lacrosse Lady Leopards by a comfortable 27-12 score. For Lacrosse scoring, Minneapolis held them to 3 points there in the second quarter, Dale. I thought that was a key. Our defense was just stifling.
It really has been the whole half.
Yes. Oborny has 5 points. Wagner, all from the free throw line, has 4. Depperschmidt had 1. Tessa Pierce had 2. And that should be about 12 points. For Minneapolis, Shayla Hasbrook has 2. Grace Peters played a lot of minutes, did not score. Kate Steinbrock had 2. Lucy Giles leads Minneapolis in scoring with 7. Lindsay Shoup has 2. Kennedy Allison had 3. J.C. Owens 5. And Mara Pounds has 6. So pretty balanced scoring for Minneapolis. Right now, Minneapolis playing pretty tough defense, and that's kind of been the story to this game with the turnover problem. La Crosse, I've got them with 18 turnovers, Minneapolis with 12. A little sloppy play, but
I imagine if we had this statistic, you know, it was good to hear that our scoring is balanced pretty much across the board, but I would imagine if we had this statistic, we would find that our shooting percentage is probably pretty bad across the board too.
4 out of 10 from the free throw line, 40% for Minneapolis. La Crosse, we're right at 50%, 6 out of 12. Yeah, that's the way I used to get it down, JC. I wasn't tall enough to go get it. If you hit the right ball, they will come out.
There you go. Yeah. Need Perry Owens to go down there and help him out.
Stuck ball
Step
scenario.
up there and show his old form.
Just a couple minutes away from start of the second half. Minneapolis still not shooting the ball extremely well, but playing with their defense and kind of feeding off that, getting some easy buckets in the low paint. We did get, no, we didn't get a 3 ball. They did have one.
Yeah, I'm thinking we had one. I can't remember who it was, but
we did. It was Mara Pounds had a 3 ball.
Yeah.
As I look back. So our outside shooting has picked up a little bit here, as we have hit a couple from the outside, but most of our points come from 12 foot and in. It would be nice to see someone step up from the outside and get some consistent baskets from the outside. That'll open up that inside play of Allison Owens and Allison. Speaking of Allison, I don't see Victoria here today.
You're right. I wondered why she hadn't been in off the bench, and she is not out warming up, so it might be ill today or some other commitment, probably.
I don't see her.
If she's ill, we wish her our best.
I do know there is, it's either music or singing.
Yes, there was some type of a music thing today, so she might be involved in that.
I'm sure Coach Weatherman's going to stick with what's got him this far. He'll keep the pressure on for at least another quarter.
I heard that they had to have 5 bus drivers today. So
really,
between 2 coming out here wrestling, and there was some kind of music deal, and what the other was, I'm not sure. Probably a JV function.
I need to get my license.
Yeah.
Just a little short hour-and-a-half drive over here from Minneapolis. Beautiful drive on Highway 4 from Lindsborg. Takes you right by beautiful downtown Marquette, Geneseo, Bushton, and Claflin on the way over here.
And maybe 1 or 2 other little burgs that I didn't see the name of as we went by.
Could have been that one Red Wing.
Yeah, Red Wing
was the one that surprised me. Here we go. Allison to play it in, start the second half here. I think the refs have everything underway. Mara Pounds in the right corner on the baseline looking for a cutter. La Crosse is going to stay with that 2-3 zone, and nice entry pass to J.C. Owens. And her move to the basket, she is fouled. She will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And that foul is whistled on Morgan West. That's her 3rd, as J.C. Owens will shoot 2 here. We need to get her free throw stroke back, as she is 1 out of 6. 1 out of 5 from the free throw line, and West will head to the bench with 3 personal fouls as Hasenfratz comes in.
All right.
Second free throw, good.
28-12, 7:49 here in the half.
Still full court pressure. Good hands there by Kennedy Allison. Tipped out of there. You take a look at that name and see if I'm off, Dale.
No, I'm
Hasenfratz with the ball, gets it off to Wagner all the way in, and we double team her down on the low block. Depperschmidt is fouled. They're going to call that on the floor.
It's like when I was broadcasting the Otis Bison game, a lot of Bohemian heritage there, and it's fun with some of those names.
Kennedy Allison whistled with her third personal foul on that reach-in foul. Out front it goes. Long shot on its way by Weigel, and that three-pointer is good.
Leave me open, I'm going to shoot it.
She has a nice stroke. Pounds baseline drive shot on the hit the bottom of the backboard.
Number 54, or whatever her name is, did a good job of blocking that lane.
Hasenfratz with a good defense. Depperschmidt with the rebound for the Lady Leopards. Hasenfratz has it in the paint. Now Wagner out down low. Oborny
is fouled by Lindsay Shoup.
Pronounce that. And Shoup has her third personal foul in the second half here. Allison and Shoup both with 3 personal fouls. First free throw on its way. No good. Oborny with the second free throw. It's in.
Shoup drives, kicks it out to
Giles. Baseline shot, no good. Left it short. Wagner has the rebound for Lady Leopards. That's definitely a moving screen by Wagner, but not quite enough contact. Pass over the top to Hasenfratz.
There was very little contact. She was just staying in front of the defender.
She was moving diagonally. That constitutes a moving screen. Owens shot on the baseline, no good. Hasenfratz has the rebound. Her outlet pass is intercepted by Mara Pounds, and she banks it off the glass and in with authority. Good shot by Mara Pounds. Wagner crossover dribble, loses control.
Pounds ties it up, gets it out of there.
Shoup over the top to Allison. Layup good.
Pounds tips it again. They retain possession. Here they come on the break.
There's a foul on J.C. Owens as Depperschmidt gets all the way to the basket. J.C. Owens' first personal foul. Depperschmidt will get 2 here. First throw on its way. It is good. (32-17). Minneapolis with a 15-point lead, but Lacrosse scoring some points here in the third quarter. Ashley Depperschmidt, free throw, rimming off. And Owens has the big rebound for Minneapolis. Entry pass to Kennedy Allison. Her shot is blocked. Owens walks with it.
And, Owens, I think, was going for the rebound, and the ball caromed into her hands on the deflection.
There's a nice deflection and a foul on number 24, Morgan West, and that I have her with 4.
Mara Pounds stealing the ball there.
Tipped up front by the long arms of Lucy Giles, and number 12, who I don't have a name for, enters the contest.
Steinbrock in for Giles.
Minneapolis to play it in. Free throw line extended. Kennedy Allison into Lindsay Shoup. Reverses the ball to Kate Steinbrock. Now back to Shoup in the paint. Jump shot. That's a nice one. Off the front rim, no good. Good look. About 10 foot out. Lindsay left it just a little short. And Lacrosse right back with it. Free ball on its way. And Oborny sneaks in there for the rebound. Stick back no good, and J.C. Owens clears the board for Minneapolis. Shoup has it. Kate Steinbrock, 3-ball on its way. Rims in.
Off the rim, up high, off the glass, and down through.
We'll take it.
35-17.
Good steal by Pounds. Now Steinbrock misses the easy one on the opposite side, and Kennedy Allison has the stick back, but banks it too hard off the glass. The tie-up gives the ball back to the Lady Leopards. 35-17. We missed a couple of good chances right there to extend this lead.
What did they have at half?
12.
12.
They only scored 3 in the second quarter.
Okay. So
9 in the first quarter.
8-5 in this quarter. Another steal.
Good smothering defense. Kennedy Allison with the left-hand layup.
Turnaround left-hand layup.
And coach from La Crosse wants a timeout. He's going to take it right there. His team, they're going to take a full timeout. Down by 20 as Minneapolis still with that stifling defense. La Crosse just can't handle the pressure right now, Dale.
37-17. We'll be right back.
CNR Plating and his crew would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. CNR Plating is a Minneapolis Lions sport backer and wants to wish the Lions a great season.
The Scott Osherman Agency, your American family insurance agent, is dedicated to giving you the best insurance possible for your car, home, life, health, retirement, or farm and ranch insurance. Scott is there to help. The Scott Osherman Agency, your American family insurance agent. He's there when you need him.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of the Lions games on SalinaPost.com. Join them as they encourage student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
La Crosse to play it in after that timeout. Still full court pressure by Minneapolis. They are taking their time getting it across, and good defense by Minneapolis. They just barely beat the time. In close.
Peters about had a tip away there.
Number 12 with the shot up and in. I don't have a name on her. Peters on the left wing gets it over to Sydney Weedle. Mara Pounds looking inside and back out front to Peters. 2-3 zone by La Crosse. Minneapolis getting their spacing. Skip past to Pounds on the baseline. Pulls it right back out. 37-19. Kate Steinbrock playing the high post. Sydney Weedle enter pass to Shayla Hasbrook. Shot no good. She's had some good looks. All the way in. La Crosse shot by number 21. Hayes no good, and Peters clears the board for Minneapolis. 3:37 left third quarter. Sydney Weedle has a look from 3.
Steinbrook tied up but evaded the loss.
Turns into the defense. Now Mara Pound shot. Woo! Rims in. It's a long 2.
Favorable bounce there. 39-19, 3:20 to go in the quarter. Steinbrock with a steal. Her shot's off.
Peters reaches in there, tips it out. Pounds with another chance. And she is fouled on that stick back. Foul is called on number 10. And I don't have another number 10.
10, Mike says.
I thought he said 10, but I don't know. I don't see one out there. Free throw good by Mara Pounds. It must have been number 20. I'm going to give it to 20. Free throw, good. She got them both.
20. Jay. Steal by Pounds.
Good defense. Weedle on the backside, sticks it right back up and in. Sydney Weedle with a nice looking shot from the backside. Cleans up on that errant rebound.
Pounds with the foul.
Nara a little aggressive over there, but I liked it. Looked like she had her hands on the ball 2 or 3 times. Whistled with the foul. Now a fresh 5 comes in for the Lady Leopards.
I like the aggressive more
Yes.
than sitting back in the zone and letting them shoot overs.
Yes, sir. La Crosse gets their starting 5 back in. They get it in. Wagner on the baseline out front to Weigel. Almost loses it, and they throw it away. Throws behind Wagner. Shayla Hasbrook again plays it in to Mara Pounds. Grace Peters skip pass to Weedle. She's open. Good looking shot too, just rimming off. Good look from where she was at on the left wing. Weigel has it. Entry pass to West, loses the handle. Kate Steinbrock picks it up. And we pull it back out front. Morgan West lost the handle on it. And Minneapolis
throws
glad to pick it up. We throw it away also at the other end. That bounce pass out front was out of the reach of Mara Pounds. 43-19, 2:13 left, third quarter. Wagner to play it in for the Lady Leopards. Weigel has it, now down low West. It's a good matchup against Shayla Hasbrook. She turns and shoots and scores. That's her first basket of the game. By her look, she should have more points than that, I would think. Plays well down low. Kate Steinbrock topped the key, turns around, and shot was a good looking shot, rimming off. And Wagner has the rebound for Lacrosse. Weigel way outside, rimming off. She has hit a 3. West has the offensive rebound and the stick back. She is fouled. Foul is on Shayla Hasbrook. That's her first. West to the free throw line. She's been there before and missed them both. She got that one. Dale, looks like Russell boys are going to play next year. I don't know who they're.
Yeah, you can use that. Sure.
Second throw on its way, West. No good. 1 out of 4 from the charity stripe from the lanky sophomore. Shot from the outside, no good. And Depperschmidt has it, gets it off to Oborny. Back to Depperschmidt. Crossover dribble clears the timeline. She actually loses control of it, but Grace Peters whistled with the reach-in foul. Still not in the bonus. Wagner rescues it, gets it off to West.
That would
Grace Peters steps out of bounds and
then
grabs the ball. It hadn't bounced out of bounds
yet. It hadn't
yet.
touched. Yeah.
And Lacrosse will maintain possession. Weigel, long shot on its way. She's not bashful about getting it up. They get the offensive rebound. Now Kate Steinbrock clears the board for Minneapolis. 43-22, minute left, third quarter. Sydney Weedle gets it off to Hasbrook, back out front, Mara Pounds. Peters, now they reverse the ball. Steinbrock has a shot from the left elbow, rims out. Tough luck shooting there, as looked like it should have went in. Weigel all the way in, gives it up. As she had a layup, West has it, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
14, Weedle with the foul.
Thank you, Dale.
Thought he said 2 at first. I couldn't see how in the world he got that.
Morgan West, two free throws on its way. Front rim, no good. One out of 5 from the free throw line. Second throw on its way. No good.
Hasbrook with the rebound. Gets it out to Pounds, who will bring it across the timeline.
Sydney Weedle. Now Mara Pounds on the right wing. I'm sure Coach Weatherman would like the ladies to look for the final shot. Inside out ball movement into Kate Steinbrock playing the post. She can get rid of it. That's what it takes. Good quick in and out motion. There's nothing there, just like that right there. Pounds had an open look. Tries for a better one, but didn't get it. She should have took that shot right away.
Time expires. Should have been a travel.
Weigel decided it was time to quit third quarter. There's still time. Took a couple steps. That's the way the third quarter will end. Minneapolis 43, La Crosse 22. And we'll be back with the final stanza here in just a minute.
I guess that was kind of a no harm, no foul call there.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
In as little as 9 months, you could be on your way to a better job future with Salina Area Technical College. Learn skills in computer-aided drafting, construction technology, or electronic engineering. Schedule a campus visit today by logging on to salinatech.edu.
Delphus Co-op will always be there to give you the most up-to-date information on the right type of seed to use, weather conditions, market information, all at your fingertips. All you have to do is go to delphuscoop.com. They'll keep you informed on how to make your farm as efficient and successful as possible.
Well, we'll get a knockdown drag out here in the next game. Russell boys against the Ellsworth boys, I believe, isn't it, Dan?
Yes, Ellsworth beat them in their only encounter earlier in the year fairly handily. I would expect that they'll be favored again. I did hear that Ellsworth boys had some suspensions. I don't know if those suspensions have been lifted or not.
Oh boy. 43-22, Minneapolis back with their starting lineup, with the exception of Kate Steinbrock in, now playing the wing as Allison and Owens back in. She shoots it in. Nice shot by Kate.
45-22. Owens tips it away. Good job getting in the passing lane.
Good defense played here by Minneapolis. 2-3 zone on this inbounds play. They try to get it in. Lucy Giles gets the loose ball, gets it off to Allison. She's got a layup. It's good. Good defense on the backside, and Steinbrock gets it off to Allison. There's a double dribble by O'Borney.
47-22, 7:17 remaining in the game.
I think we feel pretty safe taking that full court press off. Lindsay shoot, baseline drive, right hand shot, no good. Wagner has the rebound, gets it off to Weigel. Clear of the timeline, and that pass is tipped and intercepted by Kennedy Allison. Gets it off to J.C. Owens, left-hand layup.
Great work.
Is good.
Great fast break work there.
Long shot, and Herb O'Borney was cranking up a three ball. Lindsay shoot. Oh, by the way, did on the way by. I thought she had all ball. Is whistled with her fourth.
But the referee said, oh, by the way, you fouled.
O'Borney will shoot two here. First throw on its way. Rimming in. That one's good. Oh, that's a free ball. She gets three.
3 free throws.
She missed the third.
Owens with
2
the
out of
rebound.
3. Shoop has it, clears the timeline for the Lady Lions. Kate Steinbrock off to Owens. Kennedy Allison gets it off to Kate. Giles. Minneapolis in not too much of a hurry. Shoot, three ball, no good. Off the back of the rim. Owens has the long carom. Tries to dribble in and has the ball taken away. And a tie-up occurs. Alternate possession gives it right back to La Crosse.
(49-24) the score.
Weigel. Entry pass is tipped out of there by Allison. Nice hands, and the pass leading Lucy Giles a little bit too far, and we throw it away. Good idea. We had numbers. Should have taken a little bit deeper in and drew the defense a little more closely to her side, and I think we would have had an opening on that backside.
6 minutes to go.
Gets it off to Weigel. Minneapolis into man-to-man defense now. All the way in. Layup no good by Wagner. And the long carom comes out to Mara Pounds. 2-3 zone still by Lacrosse. The up and under shot no good by Owens. She gets all the way to the basket. 5:23 left in this contest. O'Borney shut down on the baseline. Depperschmidt has her shot partially blocked, but she is fouled by Lucy Giles. Good call. It's Lucy Giles' first personal foul, Dale.
Amazing.
Depperschmidt, free throw, no good.
Not that she fouls a lot, but that you go this far into a game, playing as much as she's played.
Absolutely, yeah. And as tough a defense as she plays. She's got her hand in a lot of those passing lanes. That one's in by Depperschmidt.
We have a timeout by Minneapolis. Full. 5:24 remaining in the game. We're up 49-25. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsors.
Robertson Monuments has been developing memorials in central Kansas now for over 100 years. Robertson Monuments' strength as a company is a direct result of the commitment that they have to you, their customer. Robertson Monument, Minneapolis, wants to work beside you to create a lasting tribute to the loved one you have lost. Go to robertsonmonuments.com for more information.
The mission at Kansas Wesleyan University is to promote and integrate academic excellence, spiritual development, personal well-being, and social responsibility. With a multitude of major programs, we'll help you reach your potential and achieve your goals.
Well, Dale, you mentioned earlier Minneapolis had to field 5 bus drivers today. We've got Kenny, the old pro down here, driving the bus even, so they might have been just a hair short-handed on bus drivers today. Minneapolis to play it in. 5 minutes, 24 seconds left in this contest. Lacrosse staying with that 2-3 zone. Coach Weatherman with the timeout wanted to talk about something.
Giles loses the handle, but we get it back.
Kennedy Allison rescues that ball. Back to Giles, entry pass to Owens. There we go. That's a nice looking shot off the glass. Minneapolis got 50 on the board, doubled up Lacrosse. Shot on the backside by Depperschmidt, no good.
Allison gets the rebound out to Pounds.
Off to Kate, down low. Owens up and under, shot, rimming off, no good. And West has the rebound for the Lady Leopards. Pass down low is tipped out of there by Allison. She stepped out of bounds, though. Good defensive effort by Kennedy Allison. Foul trouble early has come on to play a pretty good game from there to the end here, that's for sure. O'Borney all tied up. Could have been a 5-second call. West has it. Back out to O'Borney. Has a good looking shot. Passes it up. Now Wagner loses the handle. Her shot off the glass, good. A little sloppy play there, but Wagner gets it to drop. And Owens loses the ball as she lost her footing down there. Wagner has her shot stopped by Kennedy Allison, and she picks up the loose carom. Giles baseline, nice move as she goes through the defenders. Shot on the baseline, no good, and Wagner has the rebound. Weigel out front will shoot the 3 ball. West dribble drive, and she's hooked.
Foul by Allison.
That's her fourth.
Comes with 3:23 remaining in the game.
Morgan West will get a 1-and-1 here. First free throw. She hit it. She was only 1 out of 7 before that one. Or 1 out of 6, excuse me. Now 2 out of 7. Missed that one. Yep, that's going to stay there.
Off of Allison on the rebound attempt.
Comes a fresh 4 into the contest.
Shoot Weedle, Hasbrook, and Grace Peters, leaving J.C. Owens on the floor.
They'll play it in. Oberney, probably the correct pronunciation. Handles the ball a lot. Out front, West. Shot no good. Or, excuse me, Deppersmith. Weedle has the ball taken away from her, but
I can't believe some of the fouls that don't get called.
Pass is intercepted by Deppersmith, and she steps out of bounds as she tries to rescue it. It will remain with Minneapolis. 3 minutes left in this contest as Crosse gets 5 new players in the contest. Fresh players. Entry pass to Owens. Now Grace Peters back to Lindsay Shoup. Skip pass to Sydney Weedle. Entry pass to Owens. Shot is blocked by Tessa Pierce,
who fouls also. So Owens to the line for 2.
It's her second personal foul. Owens to the free throw line, where she is 2 out of 6.
We are in the 1-and-1.
2-shot foul here, as Dale mentioned. She rattles that one in. Okay, we'll get this one in. JC, you'll be right at 500.
A little short.
Oh, it must have ticked the knot on the net. I couldn't think
off
it through iron.
Of Crosse on the rebound attempt.
So luck would have it, Minneapolis to play it in, as Crosse couldn't get a handle on it either. Shayla, nice pass, nice shot.
Weedle throws it in, gets it. Shayla open in the middle of the paint.
Shayla did not bring that ball down, kept it right above her head, took the nice shot. Now that pass is intercepted by Sydney Weedle. And Shoup has it. We're under 3 minutes here in this contest. Weedle on the backside, shot no good, off the glass. Owens has the rebound on the backside. Her pass to the opposite side. Weedle collects it. Minneapolis in no hurry. 54-28.
2:05 to go.
Owens has a good look, gives it back to Sydney Weedle. Front rim's a 3-ball. Picked up there by Crosse. Gets it off to Tessa Pierce. Down the left wing. Dribble drive by number 12. Pierce has it again. Dribble drive by Hayes. Out front, shot good by number 23. Sherman.
54-30, 1:27 to go in the game.
Peters entry pass to Hasbrook. Back out front, Owens. Shoot. Now Grace Peters has a look. Shot no good, and the rebound by Lady Leopards. Hayes has it, and she throws it away. Throws it behind Pierce, and it's going to be Minneapolis ball to play in. Just a minute left in the contest. Giles comes in.
J.C. Owens sits down after a well-played game. 1:08 remaining.
Sydney Weedle to play it in. Back to Weedle. Out front, Grace Peters. Skip pass to Shoup. Good ball movement, in and out. Giles, turnaround jump shot, no good, and Hasenfratz with the rebound. I'm not joking. Long shot on its way, rimming off. And that ball's going to be given to Minneapolis. Long carom by Hayes as she lined up a 3-ball. Went out of bounds.
41.1 seconds remaining. It's 54-30.
Grace Peters into Shayla Hasbrook. Her pass way over the top. Lindsay could get her finger on it, but went out of bounds. Tessa Pierce in the backcourt with the ball. Gets a pick from Hayes. Hands it off to number 23. Her pass is kicked out of there by Minneapolis. It will remain with the Lady Leopards. Let's see, it will be Hayes. Jump shot, good, off the glass and in. Hayes with the bank shot.
12 seconds.
Weedle on the left wing, back to shoot, back to Peters. 5 to shoot.
We're
I
pull
think
it out.
that's the way it's going to end. Minneapolis victorious here in the third game of this tournament. Minneapolis playing the La Crosse Lady Leopards, and we win 54-32.
We go 1-2 in the tournament, but ended on a positive note with the 22-point win as we will be set to go back to non-tournament play next week. As Mike goes ahead and figures up the stats, we'll take a break here. A word from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. Quick scoring in the Lady Lions, Lady Leopards game here at seventh place at the Cardinal Winter Jam for La Crosse. Scoring, number 12 had 2. Sherman had 2. Tessa Pierce had 2. Ashley Depperschmidt had 3. Billy Hayes had 2. Rachel Weigel had 3. Marissa Wagner had 6. Morgan West 4. And Oborny had 8, leading the scoring for the Lady Leopards. Hasenfratz played but did not score. For Minneapolis, Mara Pounds leads Minneapolis in scoring with 13 points. Kennedy Allison had 10. J.C. Owens had 11. Lindsay Shoup had 2. Lucy Giles had 7, all in the first half. Kate Steinbrock had 7. Those came in the second half. Sydney Weedle had a bucket, and Shayla Hasbrook had 4. Minneapolis pulls away in the second half and wins 54-32. We'll head over to the other gym and catch the boys later on this afternoon, but Minneapolis finishes pretty good shape here with the girls winning against the La Crosse Lady Leopards.
The boys will be playing the third place game at 4:45 p.m. is the scheduled start time. If games ahead of them don't go overtime, it allows that schedule up, but we'll be playing the Ellenwood Eagles, former CKL foe.
So they have time to get here.
That's right. If you want to come join us, the fun. They serve good suppers here on Saturday nights. Church ladies.
And the popcorn's good.
The popcorn's
I'm
good
told.
too. That's right. Well, with that, we're going to sign off. Dale Leach and Mike Perry. Appreciate you listening to us on Eagle Communications Channel 20 and SalinaPost.com, your source for MHS Lions sports. As always, thanks for having us in your home. Good afternoon. Enjoy the KU games and the K-State games on TV before you listen into Lions games again.